that you set it up correctly. We have 17 years. That's what they gave us to start out with. They want us to go to days. I know that 365 days is in 1 year. My years can cancel out. Multiplying across and dividing by the bottom, I get 6,205 days. I hope that's what you did. For example 3, they want us to convert this from inches to miles. So we start out with the 45,789 inches. And I need to multiply it by something. What do we know about inches? I know I don't know anything that goes from inches to miles. That's what I know. So I have to think about what I know about inches. Well, I know that 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. That's a fact that I know because it's common knowledge, which means it needs to be on a card if you don't know it. Which one's going to go on top and which one's going to go on bottom? Which one has to go on bottom because it's going to have to cancel out? The inches have to go on bottom. Since the inches have to go on bottom, the number that has to go with it is the 12. So my 12 inches goes on bottom, which means my other one has to go on top. So my 1 foot must go on top. Now I've got the 1 foot on top and the inches on the bottom. So now I need to go from feet to miles. What do I know about feet and miles? Sometimes you need more than one fraction. That's what I know. Something about feet and miles. I know that 5,280 feet is equal to 1 mile. Do you need to know that? This one's kind of a gray area. So it's really good to know, but technically it's probably not going to be on the exam. So you probably could look it up every time you need to know it. It'd be kind of good to have it written down somewhere though, so it'd be easy to find, that kind of thing. So it'd be good to have it somewhere. So 5,280 feet and 1 mile. My feet, because I've got one on top and one on the bottom, they can cancel out. That's how I knew I needed to put my feet on the bottom. You have to have one on top and one on the bottom. Now that I have it set up, I'm left with miles only on top. That's the only unit I have left, which is good because that's what we were going to. So I can multiply across the top and then divide by every number on the bottom. When you go to do this and you've got all these numbers going on, don't stress yourself. Take your handy dandy calculator. Ta-da! Calculator. Turned it on. When I punch it in to my calculator, I'm going to be punching in these numbers exactly. I punch in all the ones across the top, then I hit the division symbol, the 12, the equals, the division symbol, the 5,280, and the equals again. We don't get an equals, we get an enter. But that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm putting in is going to be in green so that you understand. Okay? I'm typing in the 45789 times 1 times 1, enter, divided by 12 enter, divided by 5280. Enter. And I get 0.722679,924, which is a long number. I'm going to say we should probably round it. Let's round it to the, I don't know, hundreds place. So approximately 0.72 miles. Once again, my math lab is going to tell you exactly where to round it to. So if you don't know the rounding rules and you need to work on them, then by all means, go work on them. If you need help with something, please let me know. Now is not the time to be fumbling around with rounding. We have to be able to round all the way through this book. If you need help with fractions, calculator. But with rounding, calculator's not going to do you any good. You have to be able to round. So please make sure you get with me and let me know if you need some help. Okay?